Hello, hello. Hello, hello. What's going on, people? Chubbyray. Hold on, I'm listening to the ministry. I gotta see if I can react. All right, they're running down Justice League. Okay. I'm waiting for them to run down Legion. So I've been watching this. All I want to do is get to the Legion and they're in the Jays. So I think the Legion is next. I think the Legion is and then we will watch it together. All right.
Place them all together. Have a story about the stupid starfish.
Although I'm sure I'm
Who
gonna
needs Chat GPT, people? Not them. He's
Not me.
all right.
firing on all cylinders, baby. All right. Then we got Silver Age Volume 4. This is one of those cases.
I don't know
where
if you guys can hear this all right?
Or after Volume 3.
Anybody hear
The
this?
bridge between Earths and Crisis on Earth
Oh, my
X.
JSA.
Bronze
Right.
Age and Pre-Crisis. These are volumes between Crisis on Earth X and The Return.
I just want to make
Continues
sure
all the way through the Detroit era,
you know.
post-Crisis.
I
Justice
have
League International.
Yeah, don't be making fun of me.
This is,
I like
volumes
to take
after The
notes
Return.
and take,
Could be similar contents to the Justice League.
but I've just been watching.
International
I've just been
Omnibus
watching
line.
this and enjoying
We'll
it.
see
Or
how
more.
that-
Or more.
And then we have the 1990s. This is the Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Justice League era after International was said
I've really
and done.
I've
And
enjoyed
then
the stream.
JLA, which is the coming of Grant Morrison's era. But
Here,
it's
let
not
me.
just Grant Morrison. It's also Mark
all right.
Waid and Joe Kelly.
I'm gonna keep up
And
with.
John
Claremont,
Byrne and Chris Claremont.
I'm gonna keep up because we're really close to Legion. I want to hear the Legion stuff, but I figured I better go live because, well, I said on the description of the show, it clearly said that I would be on after. That I would be coming on after the Nearman Condition stream, but Tom called me, Christina called me, everybody texted me. My wife came home and said, Christina's trying to get in touch. I was like, oh my God, yeah. So it's all coming up. Legion of Superheroes is next, I think, after Justice Society. So we'll see. Yeah, they did LEGION, but that's something different. That came after Invasion. After Invasion, they did LEGION. That's not the Legion of Superheroes. It's a totally different thing. Just, just ridiculousness is what it is. I will not stand for that. Will not stand for it. Yeah, so anyway. What do you guys, what's going on? Yeah, we're getting close to Legion time. Getting close to Legion time. So that's why my mind's half on something else. You know what I mean? Hold on. Yep, here we go. All right. They said earlier that they weren't doing any Legion stuff after DC announced they were canceled. How dare you next Tuesday? How dare you? It's gonna be a really difficult poll to nail down picks for. I know it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a great poll, though. I really do. I think it's gonna be an awesome poll. I think it's great. By the way, Irish Eagle says digging the new setup, Ray. Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm thinking of, I'm going to start doing videos of the new setup, but I'm going to start shorter videos and I'm putting them on Patreon. I'm putting them on Patreon first. And then from Patreon, I'll put them on probably TikTok because they're going to be shorter videos. So I'll be putting all that stuff up, in the next, few days or so. Yeah. So anyway, that's my oh, look at that. Wes says, I got the Urban Legends book today. They arrived in perfect condition. Oh, no problem, buddy. I hope you love them. Because I love them. And let me know. There's a story there's a grifter story, Wes. There's a grifter story written by Matthew Rosenberg that I think is fantastic. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I loved it. The first story in there is written by in volume one. In volume one, the first story is written by Chip Zdarsky, and it is a Batman and Red Hood story, and it's very, very good. It's very good. So that one's good as well. All right. I just cannot. By the way, they're getting close now. They're getting ready to finish up Justice Society. You know what's coming. You know what's coming next. Mm-hmm. And I will have to turn up the volume full blast on that. I'm just warning you guys. What's up, Jack Solo? C&T, what's up, brother? Dr. Reed Richards, what's going on, brother? There is no Batmobile giveaway. No Batmobile giveaway. Posted a Galactus monthly May haul on Discord. I'll get to the Discord later. You know I'm going to get to the Discord. Are you going to be releasing your picks for the... Of course. Of course I'm going to release my picks for the DC Finals. What do you think I am, a farmer? For God's sakes, of course I'm going to release my picks. I won't do picks if I can't brag about them. Come on. I read the Zdarsky cheer story, but never... Oh, you'll like the Grifters. I know you're going to like it. Let me know. What do you think? I love Identity Crisis, one of my favorite stories of all time. In fact, it is my number one. Oh, here we go. Is this a Legion? Okay, hold on.
Zapko is the Legion. And for the purpose of just finding a demarcation here, we chose the relaunch of the book in 1984 as the demarcation. Obviously, there's a lot of things that happened in this period. Conway, and then again to Paul Levitz. We're not breaking them up into multiple eras. There's a lot of Legion to cover, and so that's a whole decade. Then we've delineated that 1984 relaunch up until 1989. Why? Because at 1989, 5 years later starts. And of course, we have seen that in Omnibus. We've not seen that pre-1989 stuff in Omnibus. So for the first chunk of Legion, these are the 4 eras we've broken into. We appreciate that Legion superfans would break it up further, but there's this is generally just a stream of 1, sometimes 2 books. There are some side books that could get collected in here, like Karate Kid, like even maybe Valor, who was not included in the Omnibus line, but it's not as deep or as long as some of the options to combine things that we've seen in Batman and JL that made us explode the options a little bit more. Now let's look at what would happen after 5 years later on the next slide. We'd have the 0 Hour reboot that would start from 1994 to 1999. Then you could also separately vote on the Abnett and Lanning period. Of course, that includes Legion Lost and Legion Worlds. That's 1999 to 2004. Then we have 3 Root and Retro Boot. And if you aren't up in all of your Legion fandom lingo, that includes Wade, Johns, Robinson, and Levitz's return, taking us through Flashpoint. Again, 2 very different eras from each other, but in terms of indicating your demand for the purpose of communicating to DC, we put them together. That gives you 7 whole regions of Legion that you can vote for, and you'll have more than 7 votes on this part of the poll. So if you want to vote a straight ticket, that is up to you.
And if Lars also wants to vote for those 7 books, he is also happy and willing to do so, as he is not here to represent himself.
Nobody tell Lars about this poll. All right. Yeah, this is, man, there's so much Legion. How many Legion DC finalists do we have so far, Dom?
1.
Okay.
We have Zap Goes the Legion, which collects up to the... Go ahead, Crisis.
Go ahead, Crisis.
I was just reaching for myself because they're all...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Zap Goes the Legion.
Yes, this takes us through 8 years. My memory resolves correctly up through the Bronze Age transition with Dave Cockrum on art. We have a lot of Jim Shooter in that particular volume as well. And I am very surprised because this was a line that I told myself, this is exactly the type of franchise that this line of DC collected editions is perfect for. And since inception, we've only had that one line, and I would like to see that expanded, please.
So one more thing I want to add about this. This is one of my favorite era of Legion of Superheroes. Not only is it Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning before the Marvel Cosmic era, it's Dan Abnett, Andy Lanning, and Olivier Coipel. Oliver Coipel.
That's a
Like,
Oliver
his
Coipel
art
cover that you're looking
is
at too.
so good during this era. Oh my god. Yeah. So a lot of stuff needs to be collected for Legion.
Oh man.
Is Lars here? Lars Pearson here? Somebody told Lars. I am here.
Oh, whoa, he's actually here. Oh my gosh.
Lars, are you serious? See,
The
everything
Norwegian
is-
assassin strikes again.
Did we do it justice?
Did we do it
Probably
justice?
not.
This is everybody doing it, because DC again helped us consult with this particular poll, and I think having these lines of demarcation will help in communicating to them, at least even if only broadly, what people are interested in if it makes the top results. So I'm very excited to see where any of these, if at all, land on the top marks of this poll, considering that we had a couple of Legion of Superheroes omnibus
Bronze Age
by
better
Paul
be on
Levitt to
there.
make it into the top 60 last week.
Bronze Age
And if
better
you want
be
to hear
on there.
hours of us discussing the finer
Oh.
points of how Legion should be mapped, tune into those results from the Tiger Eyes DC Omnibus Most Wanted poll that we had last week. Let's continue, Omar.
Oh yeah. Metamorpho and Plastic Man.
Okay, I could start this. Now I could start the show, everybody. Okay, now I can start the show. All right, here we go. All right, thanks, guys. What do I think about Identity Crisis? I love Identity Crisis. Identity Crisis is my favorite all-time story arc. I think it's great. All right, let me get to some of the chat. Sorry, guys. Gary D says, which of the Legion archives do you need? I saw volume 12. I need volume 13, Gary. Gary D, I need 13, brother. I need volume 13. That's the one I don't have. I have everything else, but I need volume 13. I need to get that. Los Master Ray announced he's giving away. No, I did not announce I'm giving away a Batmobile. Hey Ray, I didn't even realize you went live. I was watching the Near Mint Condition stream, but why not watch it with you? Yeah, I had to get out because it was going too late. I wanted to watch the whole stream, but I loved the stream, but I figured I better go live because it's getting late now. You know, people like anybody overseas, we've already lost them, but I had to, you know, I figured I better go. It was after 7 o'clock Central Time. I'm like, Jesus, it means it's getting close to 9 o'clock in the East Coast. So, yeah. Aaron says, I love the Legion, but I've only read the Levitt stuff. I have the 5 years later omnibuses, but was totally lost trying to read them. I need to read so much in between. The Zap the Legion, the DC Finest Zap the Legion. The last third of it's awesome. It's the Silver Age is the early stuff, which is kind of crappy, but once it gets to Bronze Age Legion, it's very good. It's very good. Most of my votes will be Batman. Everyone pretend to be shocked. I am reading chat now. I'm reading it now. Hello, everybody. All right. So now we're live. And hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? I was watching the Near Mint Condition stream about DC Finest. And that got me thinking. DC Finest Epic Collections. You know what I mean? So I was thinking about these two things, and then I started saying, you know what we need to do? We need to make a pros and cons list and do Epic Collections versus DC Finest, right? I was like, that's the key. Let's do that. Let's create a let's start creating our pros and cons list. What do you guys think? I want to figure out what I like, because I love both collections. I love Epic Collection. I love DC Finest. However, there are things I prefer about DC Finest over Epic Collections. You know what I mean? But I'd like to do pros, cons. I want to do pros, cons. For example, Epic Collections has the volume number on the back because they are not released in chronological order. I actually think it's very good that they have the volume number on the back because they're not released in chronological order. We don't need it on the side. DC Finest, somebody says it right there. Brandino says they're cheaper. They are. They're $39.99. Meanwhile, Epic Collections will sometimes be what, $55? I'm telling you, DC Finest at $39.99. Now, by the way, if you go to crooksbanditscomics.com, which Adam changed he changed the name of the website. We'll get into that in a little bit, but we'll talk about that in a bit. But if you go to crooksbanditscomics.com, you will see that DC Finest, you get them a lot cheaper when you buy them, from there. But even if you have to buy cover price, it's still so much cheaper than the cover price you pay for Epic Collections. So I really like the price of DC Finest much better than the price for Epic Collections, right? I like the fact that DC Finest uses years rather than volumes. I like that fact a lot. I like the fact that DC Finest is not, at least what I learned today on this stream, DC Finest is not beholden to the character. They're beholden to the name. For example, they said a Green Lantern book can star Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, Guy Gardner, John Stewart. You know what I mean? They said it's not just a character. For example, I think Epic Collections, you have Ghost Rider, and then you have Ghost Rider Danny Ketch, where DC Finest doesn't seem to be distinguishing. Like you have Batgirl, you have Cassandra Cain, but you'll also have a Barbara Gordon Batgirl, and you'll also have Stephanie Brown Batgirl, and you'll also, you know what I mean? So I like the way that DC is doing that. I think that's kind of cool. DC Finest are also kept in print. Epic Collections are a pain in the ass to collect because chunks of an entire run will be out of print and you have to wait years for a reprint. Absolutely. Which you'd never think that Marvel isn't getting money from people selling shit on eBay. You know what I mean? That sucks. DC Finest are no longer cheap, but I think Epic, they give you an original cover, right? I have no idea. I don't know. I got DC Finest for Legion and JLA from Crooks and Bandits. Yeah. There are some epics that are $59.90. It's too much, man. That's too much money to pay for an epic. If you can go to Amazon and buy any omnibus for cheaper than you could pay for an epic collection, that's bullshit. That is some bullshit. No doubt about it. Remember, I keep in mind the fact that you can get Aquaman omnibus for $40. You know what I mean? You're paying more money for an epic collection. You're kidding me. That just sucks. It just sucks. Wes says DC also includes guest appearance and crossovers, whereas epics usually stick to just the issues of that particular book. You guys want me to grab? I'm gonna go grab a DC Finest and I'm gonna grab an epic collection so I can hold them up when we're talking about them. All right. So give me a second. I know I started late, but give me a second. right. All right. Here we go. Here is a DC Finest. Would you like to guess which one I picked? Here's a DC Finest. Legion of Superheroes, which is a great DC Finest. It has a year. This covers 1968 through 1974. And this has amazing stories in it. Amazing stories. Including this epic story, which is, this is the one that got me into comics. This epic story right here, that was the one that got me into comics. This is the last story in this book. And it's Mike Grell art, and it's amazing. Yeah, this is the story that I love. This book. This is great. This is a DC Finest. Okay. You see the year. You see the pictures of the characters. You know what I mean? Okay. Then here is a Marvel Epic Collection. Looks good, right? They're the same size. There's the side. No year. They just have the name. All right. Then you have volume on the volume on the back. So I think the back, you know, looks good. But DC puts some of the books on the back. There's the difference in the back. There's the difference. By the way, this will be given away. This will be a gift. I'm giving this away. Here's 2 epic collections that I'm giving away. Ant-Man, Giant Man, and Mighty Thor. I'll be giving these away soon, actually. But I wanted to have these as a example. This is good stuff. This is Thor versus Thunderstrike. There's there's really good stuff in here. This is the Thor War, where all the Thors start fighting, by the way, which is a great 1990s goodness, man. All right. So, yeah. I got my first Marvel Epic Collection from a Chubbyray Live. Awesome, dude. Will Grant Morrison's JLA have DC Finest? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But you got to remember, DC Finest are not, they're not creator only. DC Finest books are not going to be creator centric. They're just going to be character, you know, they're just going to be character. They're just going to cover all the Batman books from whatever era. And they're going to carry all the, you know, Justice League books from these years. Muntis is probably a hot take, but I don't see any great reason for these paperbacks. They don't make as nice shelf pieces or collectibles, and you can read the digital stories much cheaper on a nice. How dare you? How dare you? I'm not going to put an iPad up on a shelf and look at it with envy and joy. No, I will always take a collected edition. Oh my God, I can't even believe that's been said. You should be ashamed of yourself, Munson. How dare you? Goomba Guy says, I buy mostly modern Epic. Yeah, modern Epic collections are great. I love that modern Epic collection of the Iron Man stuff because it's that Fraction and La Roca stuff. I love that. That's fantastic. Tom says, stepping away for 10 minutes. All right, I stepped away for a couple hours. I tell people all the time, if you like reading comics online, it's a healthy way to, yeah, it is. No, you can't. Just, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm just getting, Munson, I'm just giving you hell, brother. I don't care. And in fact, I was thinking of buying DC, what's DC called their online thing? DC Infinite. I was going to buy DC Infinite just so I can for Trade Paperback Tuesday. I was going to read all of the Matt Fraction Batman stories on Infinite and then do my Trade Paperback Tuesday on Fractions Batman. But I figured, you know what? But instead I read Red Shirts. And I'm like, I'm going to do Red Shirts because Red Shirts I had a lot to say about Red Shirts. So I figured I'd do that and hold off and do Fractions Batman next week. But I was this close. I was this close to buying it. You know what I mean? So I almost gave in and bought Infinite. I almost bought DC Infinite or whatever it's called. You know, we have to wait 10, 20 years for DC Finest to catch up to all the modern era runs. Well, DC Finest ends with Flashpoint. You know, I already just got both the Jason Aaron's Thor omnibus volumes, pre-ordered volume 1, ordered volume 2. Will likely need to change the shipping address to volume 1 to my future New York address. So have you got an address yet? Digital sucks. I like me too. I like having books in my hand. What's up, Xbox? No, you got it wrong. I said hardcover is the way to go. Oh, you like hardcover. Oh, well, yeah. I don't see settling for paperback. Listen, oh my God. If you saw, I redid my front room. I redid all my Epic collections got redone. Oh man, it looks freaking sweet. Oh, it looks good. It looks sweet. My DC Finest looks sweet. All my Absolutes look good. I'll have to show you. I need Dan. I need Bob Vila's little brother, Dan. I need him to come over and he's got to put some brackets on one of my shelves out there to keep it from falling. But other than that, it's perfect up front. I love it. And I'll take a picture. I'll do video of that too on my Patreon videos. You get a free trade for a yearly subscription to DC's Ultra Tier. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. They're giving away free trades now. You get the ultimate tier of DC Infinite. They give you a book for free. Look at that. I'll be damned. I got Superman Birthright Deluxe from there. That's cool. Ray, I ordered my first Legion book. It's a DC Finest. Should be in a few days. Dude, that's awesome. You'll love it. Thunder, it's a lot of fun, buddy. It's a lot of fun. Did you check the hauls yet? Several posts. I will. I'm going to show hauls in just a little bit. I figured I want to talk about this Epic and DC Finest, and then I'll get to the hauls. Hope DC Finest starts a modern Finest. No, I think they'll probably call it something else, but eventually they're going to do it, right? It'll be the post. They said that the DC Finest is going until Flashpoint. All right. So then they're going to, from there, I don't know what if they call it modern DC Finest or post Flashpoint DC Finest, whatever they're going to do. I don't know, but there'll be a different name for it for those collections. Hardcover is definitely better. Yeah, you're right, Munson. Waiting to get a bit closer. Apartments go fast. Sucks, buddy. Of course, the occasional paperback's your only option, such as Blizzard, the Ghost Machine intro story. Yeah. The Jeff Johns story. I've got that somewhere. Xbox by Degree says we need a tour video. Well, I'll tell you guys, my room looks pretty good. I mean, not to brag, but I mean, come on, take a look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, how glorious. How glorious does that look, huh? How glorious. Very, very happy with my collection. It looks good. Yeah, so I want to brag. I'll be doing new videos. Those are coming, trust me. What's up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? What's up, LP? Let's see. How much is the ultimate tier? What is the ultimate tier? Were you happy with the Legion of Superhero? Yeah, I was. Yeah. Yeah. I prefer physical, but there are reasons to have digital. You can read new runs before they're collected and access stuff that's out of print. Yeah, you're right. Like right now, I think I'd be reading a lot of. I've been having I'm Jones and Bronze Age stuff, so I'd be reading all that Flash Bronze Age stuff that I want. You know what I mean? I'm interested in reading some Green Lantern Bronze Age. You know. I'm interested in reading that Green Lantern stuff because I didn't read it when I was a kid. I wish I would have, but I didn't. Hey Ray, I hope one day my collection. I hope it does, buddy. Fingers are crossed for you. Monty says you convinced me to start reading Legion. I'm going to get the Great Darkness Saga. Awesome. The deluxe edition of Great Darkness Saga is fantastic. Surprise! Patrick, I had to start. It was getting so late. So as soon as I got done with the Legion stuff, I went ahead and I came over and started. Yeah, because the stream was going so late. I'll go back and watch the rest because you guys know I love Near Mint Condition. I love the streams. And I think they always do great work. I just think it's awesome. Right, based on how much you talk about it, I've decided to get both Superman and Green Arrow by Joshua Williamson soon. Awesome. I love Joshua Williamson. I just think his Green Arrow, and I thought Chris Condon's Green Arrow after Joshua Williamson was fantastic. I can't believe they canceled it. I can't believe it. I like to collect books. I also like to read digitally, so I found a way to spend more money on this hobby. Well, that's good. The DC Finest poll is amazing. I can't wait to vote. I'm going to vote. I'll vote on a video. Amazing library. Maybe best shelfie I've seen. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I put mine in another room. I have another library in another room but I also keep paperbacks. Check this out, Munson. I also keep paperbacks in here. I want you to watch. Here is my Batman shelf. And that's all new Batman stuff. And it's all paperbacks. You know what I mean? There's some hardcovers, like that Tales of the Batman's a hardcover. Yeah, it's all my paperbacks. Love it. And then over here I have paperbacks over here, and they're all, there's my Green Arrows, Green Lanterns, there's, you name it. I've got a ton of books. So got them all, So I have shelves up on the console I broadcast from that are all paperbacks. But then I have paperbacks. I have shelves in another room that are filled with paperbacks. And then I keep all my Marvel Epic Collection and DC Finest. There's an alcove in my house, and I keep all those on the alcove shelves, which look really good. Batgirl will probably get a few of my votes to the Finest poll. That's awesome. I'm reading Captain America by Zdarsky. I've heard it's great. I can't wait. Patrick wants to know if I know what I'm voting for Legion. I'm voting for Legion Bronze Age, of course. But I'm going to save. I'm not going to do all 7 of my votes for Legion. I'm going to do like 3 Legion votes for post Zap Goes the Legion stuff. I want to get the next 2 volumes after this. All right. I want to get the next 2 volumes after this, and then And then there are some other things I want. I do want some event stuff. I'd like to see, I'd like to see Armageddon collected. I'd like to see Barry Allen. I'd like to see the Flash, the Trial of the Flash era. I'd like to see all that stuff collected. So there's stuff I really want to get. So, so I don't know what I'm going to vote on yet, but I want the Chuck Dixon Green Arrow stuff all collected. I want that for sure. So there's a bunch of stuff that I want. I have 3 DC Finest in my at Crooks and Bandits, still waiting on Adam to get the 3 Nightfall so I can pay for them. I love hardcover best, but for stuff I've never read and want to have in hand, DC Finest, it is awesome, brother. Love it. That Tales of Batman looks good. Must have been recommended to somebody that's really smart, funny, and handsome. Well, they're smart and funny, I can tell you that. It fits, but bad, and you've been at it a while since that was probably the only game in town. Also, Ray, I'm the one who emailed you yesterday. I sent you a follow-up today. See, let's see. I don't know. You emailed me yesterday about, I don't know, about what? I don't know. I get so many emails. I try to keep up, but if there's any sense of confusion, I get lost like that. So. Oh, well. What's today? Today's the 1st. And you email me at chubbyraycomics@gmail.com. I'll check it out. They said my Identity Crisis and my Batman and Robin Year 1 will arrive tomorrow. Had to see if Identity Crisis is great. I think it is a fantastic story. I really think it's great. By the way, I'm missing my deluxe edition of Identity Crisis. I was going through my books and I can't find my deluxe edition. And it's still unopened. I had a deluxe edition and I cannot find it. I don't know what the hell I did with it. But I've still got my cheap paperback. I know if I was going to give away something, it would have been the cheap paperback, because I had the cheap paperback, I had the deluxe edition, and I had the absolute edition. So I thought I was going to give away the cheap paperback. But so I went and I said, "Where's my deluxe edition?" And I couldn't find it. I'm like, "Where the hell is it?" So somehow I lost it. I don't know what I'm doing. Monty says, "Can you recommend by Good Shelf? I ran out of space." Well, I like Thin Billies. Thin Billies are what I'm doing. Digital or physical doesn't matter to me as long as I consider the content. I love both the convenience and the feel of physical. What gets the pages through my eyes and into my brain. I don't know. They were talking about 7 votes, so I think there's going to be 7. Are the new lines and the volumes for existing lines different? Well, they were showing that there are brand new lines, and then there are existing lines. These are the differences in votes. I think the votes are different. Good to see you, Ray. Just posted a haul picture. I'm going to pick them up. I'm going to go there in a second. Oh, yeah. Green Arrow will probably get some votes for me, too. Absolutely, man. Ray, let's not vote for an Identity Crisis. Oh, my God. I would vote for it. Wasn't there a DC Finest for Between Nightfall and No Man's Land? Because I thought, no. No, there isn't. I don't think so. No, the only DC Finest they've had so far has been Bronze Age stuff. That's the only Batman stuff, I think. I love Identity Crisis, especially for that reason. It's a heartbreaking personal story that rocks the core of the Justice League. Yes, I love it. I'm gonna go see your haul, Goomba. Sorry, Ray, I broke in and stole it. You probably did. My copy of Identity Crisis is hardcover. You'd like it, Wes, if you've read it. John says, you know you're going to use up all your votes on the Missing Legion stuff, but what about your picks? No, I'm not going to use my vote. I'm going to try to exercise patience and separate my votes, because there are some Green Arrow stuff that I want. There is some Batman stuff I want. I have opinions about so many books that I want to save up. How dare you, Wes? I want to save up votes to make sure I can vote for stuff. And I will vote on some new stuff too. I will vote on new stuff as well. All right, let me go to my Discord, where I'm respected a lot more than I'm respected much more from my Discord than I am from these live shows. Let me tell you that. All right, let me go over here. I want to see the hauls. We got some haul videos up. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I see stuff from... Oh, my God, there's all kinds of... There's stuff from Xbox by Degrees, Squints, Poker Dad. Oh, I love it. All right. All right, let's look at... You guys want to look at... Let's start with Squints. All right, we're going to start with Squints. I'm going to show some of these hauls, guys. All right, here's our hauls. What do we have here? Geiger, good. Redcoat, very good. God, Love, Man Kills, awesome. Great book. Hornsby and Halo, love it. Rockefellers, awesome. Batman Under the Red Hood Deluxe Edition, which is perfect. I mean, that is the most perfect deluxe edition that's ever been. It's great. Hyde Street Volume 1 and Jeff Johns and Coipel's Avengers. That is, dude, that's fantastic. That's nice. That's a great haul there. Love it. All right, let's go to Poker Dad's haul. What do we got here? We got Iron Man #1, Captain Marvel by Kelly Thompson 1, Battle World, and Spider-Man Noir. Look at that. Going Spider-Man Noir. Here's Biggie Bulldog. Biggie Bulldog. It's got a lot of bone. I've never read Bone. Never read Bone. But it looks cool. It looks cool. We got Wes. Wes showing off his Urban Legends. Oh, yeah, I love it. Volume 1 is great. Volume 2, that's the one where Tim Drake comes out. That's really interesting. And it wasn't in a mainstream Batman book. It was in Urban Legends, but it's really cool. Volume 3 is good. It's got Zatanna in it. Volume 4, you could see some of the team ups in that. Volume 5, love it. And I know he doesn't have Volume 6 because I'm the one who sold him the 5. I didn't realize there was 6. All right, I had 6. Oh, now this is Los. Look at Los. This is a haul. All right, let's see what Los got. Here's what Los got, everybody. Marvel Zombies. I don't even have that. Very good, Los. Spider-Man, Ben Reilly. Spider-Man. Oh, that's a Clone Saga, right? Oh, there's clones. Ben Riley here. That's Clone Saga. Gang War. Fantastic Four by John Byrne, Volume 1. Rook Exodus. Deluxe. Geiger Deluxe. Geiger Deluxe 2. Redcoat Deluxe. Death Metal. Oh, I love it. Oh, God, that's great. He's got the Hulk by Peter David, Volume 1, brother. I don't have the Hulk by Peter David, Volume 1. That's a nice purchase, buddy. Wow. He's got Byrne and Casey's Hulk, Planet Hulk, Jeff Loeb's Hulk, World War Hulk, Maestro, Thunderbolts, Hulk by Peter David, Volume 5. What's that? Is that 4? Good for you, brother. Bruce Wayne, Murderer turned Fugitive. Awesome. That's an awesome book. Daredevil, Volume 1. Daredevil, Volume 2. That's 1.5 of the best omnibus ever written. It's one of the best omnibuses ever written. It's 1.5 of the best omnibuses we've ever seen. Saladin Ahmed's Miles Morales. I haven't read it, but I've got it. Absolute Carnage, which is a horribly mapped omnibus. Spider-Man versus Venom, which is great. Spider-Man Beyond, which is great. Amazing Spider-Man. I'm not sure what is that. I'm not sure what cover that is. Is that brand new? New Avengers by Bendis. Love it. Scooby Apocalypse, which I don't have. New Avengers Volume 2. I love that. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2. Web of Spider-Man. Love it. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man. Spider-Man by Michelini and Larson. Love it. Spider-Man by Michelini and Bagley. Volume 2. Volume 1. Fantastic. Secret War and Batman Urban Legends Omnibus. Oh, dude. This, I'm telling you, Los, this is a haul. How many omnibuses you get in this one haul? Let me count. And I'm going to count deluxes down to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 40. Is that 40 omnibuses? God damn. Oh, dude, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. Is that 30 omnibuses? I lost track. No, I got 40. That's 40. That's 40 omnibuses, brother. Good for God. Los, that's a great freaking haul. Chip Crisper. Chip Crisper's got Gotham Central. Hardcover. Silver Surfer Masterworks. Got some, I don't know what this mess is. Superman Last Days of Lex Luthor. Transformers, love it. Red Coat Deluxe Edition, love it. Spider-Verse, Spider-Geddon. Aquaman by Johns, love it. Ghost Rider by Jason Aaron and Hawkman Omnibus by Johns, love it. That's a good looking, dude. That's a good looking haul there. I like that. Here's South Force showing he's got some epics. He's got a Kingdom Lost, the Thor, that's hard to find. He's got DC Finest, Kryptonite Nevermore, 1970s Superman. DC Finest Year 1 and 2, awesome. Atlantis Rising, Fantastic Four, and Daredevil by Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. Dude, that's awesome. Very good. That is fantastic. All right, here's Goomba, guys. Let's see what Goomba's got. Zap Goes the Legion. The Teen Titans Omnibus, love it. and Justice League of America. That's fantastic. All right, let's see what's next. He's got an autograph. Is that Hush? Did you get autographed Hush? Damn. And he's got autographed Dark Knight Returns. Holy crap. Good for you, brother. And Absolute Green Arrow, dude. Is that Raphael Albuquerque signing that? Holy crap, dude, that's awesome. Good for you, Goomba guy. Way to go, brother. Let me see if we got any new collection videos, or is that it? I think that's all I'm seeing. I don't. Oh wait, let's see. Hold on. Laconima told me I had to go. I had to click something. Hold on, everybody. Let me figure out what I gotta click. So I had to click something. I had to click something because there's a reason I'm not seeing. There's a reason I'm not seeing the whole. Let's see. There's a whole reason I'm not seeing. All right, I've got to open the Discord, right click the server icon. Okay. All right, hold on now. How do I right click server icon? And I click. I've got to click. I have to click something. All right. Oh, I guess I gotta hold on. All right. So what do I have to click? Oh, here we go. Awesome. All right, I did what Laconima said. And now it's now it's showing me everything. Thanks, Laconima. Shows how stupid I am. So I wasn't seeing everything. Oh my God. Oh well. Well, now I am. All right, everybody, I'm finally seeing everything now. So forgive me, I wasn't clicked right. I wasn't clicked correctly. All right. Let me wow. All right, let me talk about Crooks and Bandits Comics. The new website is crooksbanditscomics.com. crooksbanditscomics.com. He took the and out. It turned out that when Adam set up the his server, the people that designed the website for him, they stole the server, or they stole the domain, and they wanted him to pay like $2,500. They wanted him to pay $2,500 to do it. He was like, "Are you kidding me?" And he said no. So he changed the website, and now it is crooksbanditscomics.com. So screw them. And I say good for you, Adam. I would be 100% against you paying. So yeah. By the way, Big Fetty said, All the talk on Saturday's show about God love man's kills made me pull up my copy, and I've been reading. That's awesome, dude. It's a great story. It's a great story. Xbox says Adam had to rebuild the site. Yeah. So what happened is the people who built the site, they put in his domain name and they kept it. So he didn't own his domain name. So they sent him a bill saying, you need to send us $500 and some odd dollars before this date or you lose it. He's like, what? And they said it'll be $2,500 to re-up. It'll be $2,500 to re-up for ownership to your domain. He's like, what the hell? So he ended up just changing it to crooksbanditscomics.com. So the new website is, or the Crooks and Bandits website is now crooksbanditscomics.com because he didn't want to give in to that. I mean, that's, you know, that's kidnapping, basically. You know, you can't do that. You know what I mean? You just can't do that. So he said, no. So you guys, let's get the word out. Get the word out, guys. Whenever you're in any other place, please spread the word. It's Crooks. It's Crooks. Crooks Bandits Comics.com. All right. That is the website. crooksbanditscomics.com. All right. And that'll take you to his page. And by the way, he has, for anybody interested, he has the direct market cover. He has the direct market cover of the new Hulk omnibus that's out. Here's crooksbanditscomics.com. He has the Not Dead Yet Wolverine omnibus. He has the direct market cover. So that's the one I got. So it's got him and Spider-Man on it. And I just think that's awesome. All right. So that's the cover he's got, which is cool. He's already, I think he's sold out already of the, I think he's sold out of the Hulk direct market, but man, that cover looks sweet. That does look good. And he just got the new Epic Collection Spider-Man. So there's Adam's website. It's crooksbanditscomics.com. By the way, the pre-order, current pre-orders, he's got the Fantastic Four by Dan Slott. The direct market cover is awesome. Look at that. I love that. And you could pre-order the Red Robin for a good price. That's awesome. So some really good stuff. Anyway, I just thought I'd pass it along. Guys. Long Island says, I'm ordering the Incredible Hulk omnibus. Yeah, buddy, you know it. It's going to be good, right? Return of the Monster. That one comes after which one? I don't know the chronological order of that one. What do you read before? Do you read the Donny Cates one before that? I don't even know which one it is. Lowe says, I put that code in, it doesn't work. Is the Chubbyray code not working? Well, wait a minute. We can't have that. I need my Chubbyray code. I'm an egomaniac. I have to have. I must have. By the way, he's got a whole thing of ready to ship collected editions that are available right now, including Batman, Death in the Family, DC Finest, Chip Zdarsky, Batman, Supergirl, DC Finest, and Redcoat Deluxe. He's got them right now, ready to ship. Dude, that's fantastic. Put my code in, see if it works. I'm not sure how you do this, but because I do it for my phone, not my Oh yeah, it says it's not working. Dude, it says it's not working. You're right. Oh, it's all capitalized. Okay, hold on. Let me try again. Nope. Says it's not. No, it says not valid. Maybe it's because he just changed. Maybe it's just because he just changed the thing. I don't know. Is Adam still in here? Is Adam still in here? Or did he leave? I'll have to find out. Oh yeah. Long Island says he tagged him about it. It's not. Yeah, let me know what he says, buddy. I'll be damned. Omar says the Monster Returns is a great jumping on point for the Hulk. It's awesome. Good. Oh, Wesley says it's right after Burns' run. Okay, I didn't know if it was after Cates or Burns or what was going on. All I know is I can't wait. I'm getting it, so it's going to be awesome. Wes says the capitalization doesn't matter. He probably just forgot to add it to the new domain. Yeah, it's because he was in such a hurry to do this. You know what I mean? I guess he was in such a hurry that he forgot. I bet that's what happened. I bet it's something simple like that. By the way, Wes put up pictures of the hardcover of the Matt Fraction. Of the Matt Fraction run. It looks kind of good. The hardcover looks good. Maybe I'll have to get the hardcover. I'll ask Adam if he got the hardcover. I'll see if we got the hardcover because that Spider-Man or that Batman hardcover looks good. Postmaster says, I'm going to order and hopefully Adam will honor me. Yeah, let's hope so. Oh, Wes says Adam said he was going out to dinner. Okay. Long Island says, I'm going to love Matt Fractions. I think I will. I love Matt Fraction. Matt Fraction's one of my favorite writers. So I would be shocked. If for some reason I didn't like it, that would shock me. I would be very, very shocked. You guys want to get entered? Somebody want to get entered for the detective? We're doing the giveaway this Saturday. This Saturday's giveaway. It'll be me and Carl. We're giving it away. Here we go, guys. Adam. Oh, that's Adam. Oh, all right, Adam. That's Adam. That's from crooksbanditscomics.com. I was like, what the hell? All right. Piano Wizardry, of course, gets another ticket for Piano Wizardry. Jeff AWOL, I think he's in there once. I think he's in there twice. The blah skill. And Tom Jackson. All right. That's who's going in. There's who's going in. All right. That's who's going in, everybody. And then we'll do some randos. Let me double check. I got to double check let's see the members. All right. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Everybody's showing up. Everybody's showing up. Good. All right. You guys are all going in. All going in. All right. And then we'll do a rando. As soon as, I don't know if Tom's back, but when Tom's back, we'll, but we're done. I'm not giving away a Batmobile. I see Tom's there. Smart ass. Am I in there? You're in there, Meyer. Unless you're not a member anymore. My wife goes to the memberships, and my wife is the one who keeps up on the yeah, Meyer, you're in there, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, Meyer, you just got in the other night. Of course you're in there. All right. Let's do Tom, let's do a rando. All right. Myers just renewed my membership, got my card today. Awesome. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm getting a phone call, everybody. Hold on. Yes, I'm getting a phone call. Hello. Hello. Well, I guess I got to answer it. Oh, crap. Sorry. Call back, whoever you are, call back, because I hello, you're on Chubbyray Comics.
I can't believe I just won the Batmobile.
You
This
didn't
is
win.
awesome.
You didn't win a Batmobile. There's no Batmobile.
Oh, I'm so happy I won the
You didn't win
Batmobile
shit.
finally.
You didn't win.
Oh, I didn't win.
But
I won shit.
You know what? You just got put in. You just got put in for.
I know. I saw that.
Again.
I know that's number 3. No,
Nobody has
number
been in
3,
these.
something like
Nobody has been in and lost more than you.
that.
You're getting ready to
and I
break
keep
some
losing.
record.
Yeah.
You're gonna break a record, dude. Congratulations.
Yeah, break a record for losing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool, actually. Say you're not gonna get a Batmobile. Thank you. How dare you? Let's go. Let's do that rando. All right. We are ready. Who's calling now? Okay. You say it better not be him again. All right. By the way, if Tom wins, we need a Tom review of Detective Comics. Dude, I got to tell you what. I think this is I think it's a great omnibus. It really is it is a fantastic omnibus. I'll be honest. Jack Solo says sounds rigged. Thunderflash. There is no Batmobile, and there's certainly no Bat boat. All right. All right, let's go to a rando. Tom, are you ready? If Tom's ready, everybody, we're going to draw a rando. Hold on, let me get the camera fixed. So I want to get the camera so you guys can see my phone and you can see the scrolling of the and you'll be able to see the scrolling of the names. All right, Tom, count over 25, under 100 start, right, 3, 2, 1, now. All right, now I'm scrolling up. Once I get to the top, When I get to the top, I'll begin scrolling down until Tom texts me. That's when I will stop. And whoever I pick and the person above and below them, 2 above, 2 below, you guys will all get in. Everybody will get in. We'll pick a name, and then we'll pick 2 people below and 2 people underneath them. And they will all get in. All right? Let's see. I'm scrolling. Oh, I got a text. No, I didn't. No, sorry. I didn't get a text. That was my Aura ring telling me I need to stretch my legs. Which I'm not going to do because I'm broadcasting. Sorry, Tom. I thought that was you. So I'm still scrolling now. If my phone would shut off like it's supposed to, so you guys could see what's going on. All right. Here we go. Well, here's a long one. Tonight's rando isn't just entering the comic giveaway Rice Krispie bowl of death. They're being boing launched straight into the audience because apparently Wes LP and Thunderflash rewrote the script while the narrator was in the bathroom. Our doomed tune has not gotten together with Wes LP or Thunderflash, but I do share joint custody of a malfunctioning fog machine. Yet somehow they've been sucked into this plot line like a background extra who wandered into the wrong cartoon. Meanwhile, Chubbyray, yes, Chubbyray, we see you, blamed Wes LP and Thunderflash for rigging the entry with the confidence of a sheriff who's interrogating a cardboard cactus. How dare you? The trio denied everything so dramatically they turned to the camera, held up cue cards reading, "We didn't do it," and then immediately got flattened by a falling towel card that said, "Sure they did." The comic giveaway wheel spun so fast, it broke character, stared directly at us, and whispered, "I'm not paid enough for this shit," before continuing to spin out of contractual obligation. An anvil apologized, a mallet unionized, a jaw hit the floor, bounced twice, and asked for a close-up. And after all the boingings, and awooga, and one moment where Thunderflash tried to rewrite the scene midair. Tonight's rando is... Boy, there was a lot there. Tonight's rando is... Aaron. Congratulations, Aaron. Aaron, congrats, buddy. Who is beneath Aaron? Tom, the cheater, Tom Jackson. And beneath him, Thunderflash. All right. Above Aaron is Los Master and Monty. Hold on. Let me see. Let's go 3 below. I want to go 3 below Aaron. There's Tom is 1, Thunderflash 2, and then Big Fetty. Oh, Big Fetty. Big Fetty. Oh, buddy. Oh, Big Fetty. Sorry, we have an announcement to make. Sorry, Fetty. Sorry, buddy. Okay, let me get everybody put in. So Aaron, Tom, Thunder, Monty, and Los. And then we've got the 5 that were picked. All right. Let me get everybody in. What? Aaron. So we got Aaron, Tom, Thunderflash, Los, and who is on top of Los, guys? Who's on top of Los? Monty. And then we got PW. Tom. The Blah. The Blah skill. And Jeff Awall and Adam. Adam's going in. These are the people that were picked. All right. That's who's picked. All these people are going in, guys. Oh, by the way, Thunderflash says the code's working again at crooksbanditscomics.com. Love it. That's awesome, guys. That is awesome. All right. I'm not giving away the Batcave. We're giving away Batman Detective Comics. All right, everybody's in. This is a great, look how thick this omnibus. This is a great thick omnibus. Oh my God, it's just brilliant. It's a great omnibus, man. Great omnibus. Love it. Oh yeah. That's that Mr. Freeze story. It's nuts. There's also a great story about Arkham's daughter. I can't remember what it's called, but it is a great story, man. There's a Clayface. Or no, that's Two-Face. That's the Two-Face story. And of course, there's the Joker. Yeah. It's real. Peter Tomasi, really good. And the art is who does the art in this? It's different people, I think, but it's Doug Mankey, Brad Walker. It's mostly Doug Mankey in here, but I think there's some other people too. It's really well done, guys. It's a fun omnibus. The stories are good. Peter Tomasi, underrated writer. He's fantastic. Mr. and Mrs. Freeze in there, yes. Love it. That's a thick omnibus. That's what she said. Thank you, Long Island. I've seen the OG Batmobile when it was in the Museum of Truly Badass Stuff and a slightly janky, whirly bat up close and personal. I can't wait to see what happens when I'm not giving away the Batmobile. By the way, Thunderflash says, I'm fairly certain this is my third entry. Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Ray is not giving away the shark spray from the Batman movie. I will not be giving away. I will not be giving away any shark spray. That is a misnomer. If anyone says that, that is incorrect. Highly, highly, highly incorrect. Riggedy rig. By the way, Tom got in twice. Look at Tom. He's the one who's rigged. LP says, yes, I'm a background extra who got sucked, pause, into a cartoon. You got sucked. Tom's practicing his writing again, obviously. And I noticed you, Wes, and Thunderflash got sucked in. What flavor drink you got, Ray? I'm drinking a protein drink. And I think this is a chocolate. It's like a chocolate milk. It tastes like the chocolate milk I used to get in grade school. You know what I mean? Yep. It's good stuff. It's just protein. By the way, Meyer says, I love the banana corn. No, I just drink the chocolate ones because they taste like the chocolate milk I'd get in grade school and high school. So, you know. Nobody's been I'm not boycott. There's no boycott of me because I'm not giving away the Batmobile. That is ridiculous. What's wrong with you people? By the way, I'm getting surgery. I finally decided to get surgery, guys. They're gonna take off. They're gonna take off all my flab. On my flab from when I was a 500-600 pounder. They're taking it off. Yep. Taking it all off. All right. Adam says, I'm going to Discord. Adam, put it back in. Everything's working again, guys. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. We got I got a good collection picture up on Discord. I'm seeing some good I need new collection photos. Maybe I'll put some of mine up. Ray will have to change his name to Skinny Ray. No, it's Chubby Ray. I guess it's always going to be I think it's going to always be Chubby Ray because that's my brand now. But at the time when I got nicknamed Chubby Ray, I weighed almost 600 pounds. So I got my nickname to be Chubby Ray because that made people make fun of me less because they didn't say morbidly obese Ray. They said Chubby Ray. So, you know, that's how I got the nickname. But now that I lost the weight and I'm getting skin surgery and stuff, it's, you know, yeah, I think I'm just stuck with I think I'm just going to be stuck with the nickname. But don't worry, I'll try my hardest to get chubby again. Let's go, Ray. Thanks, Los. I had my extra skin removed a year ago. You're going to feel great, brother, and the recovery isn't too painful from what I experienced. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it should be good because the entire time I've been working out, and my surgeon, the plastic surgeon told me, he said, here's the deal. He said, there's different types of surgery. He says, what I'm doing is they're just going to remove the extra skin that he says, there's two different types of fat. There's fat that lies under the muscle and fat that lies on top of the muscle. He said, all of your fat laid on top of my muscle because when I was younger, I was an athlete. I played football, basketball, baseball. You know what I mean? I played all the sports in high school. And when I was in college and even, I mean, when I was 400 pounds, I was still playing basketball at 400 pounds. All right. But he said, because of that, I built fat on top of my muscle. So he said, that means he won't have to cut into any muscles. He said, when you have to cut into muscle, like people who are, you know, there's some people who are just, born fat and, it continues to grow. He goes, those are the ones, he goes, that they have to cut into the muscle and get stuff out of. He said, that's the one that's the tough. He said, that's the tough recovery because it's the muscle. He said, what they're doing with me is they're going to get the lops of skin. Cause I just got a bunch of extra skin. So they'll just lop off the skin and take it off. And he said, that's not a hard recovery at all. That's just my skin healing back up. So, he says it won't even be that long. I'll be able to work out again a lot quicker too, which is great because I enjoy working out. You know what I mean? So, which makes me happy because the worst part of this is, I'm going to have to go 3 months without working out. And he said, no. He said, probably 6 weeks tops. He said 6 weeks tops. And he goes, I will at least, he said, and if for some reason it slows up, I will at least give you, he said, I will clear you to work out on workout machines after 6 weeks at the very least. He goes, it might be where you can't do bench press or something like that. He goes, but he says, I'll at least clear you for a machine. So that's good. I'm sure that nobody, I'm sure nobody cares about this, but this is the whole thing. This is personal. I shouldn't even get into it, but the whole reason I did this was my knees are shot. My knees are really, really bad. And I was at one point I was in a wheelchair because my knees are that bad. And so when I first started working out, I was in a wheelchair. And then I started losing weight and I could walk again. And I was like, once I started walking, I'm like, I never want to get to a situation where I can't walk. And then the doctor said, you're going to have to lose weight so you can get knee replacement surgery. So I have to get all of my knees. I have to get both my knees replaced. And in order to do that, I had to get to a BMI of under whatever. But because I started out so fast, I started out 600 pounds. So I wasn't under that BMI. So after I lost enough weight to get under the BMI, then they can do the knee replacement. So I'll get knee replacements. I could get knee replacement surgery as early as this fall, as early as this coming fall and early 2007 for the other one. So keep your fingers crossed. That could happen for me. And that would make a huge difference because even now it hurts to walk. So that would make a big difference for me. So, anybody who's had knee replacement, I hear it sucks, but I'm ready for it. So anyway, that's I'll be Bionic Ray. Maybe I'll change my name. No, I think I'm always gonna be Chubby Ray, but I hope really fat people don't get offended by it. I just want people to know that I used to be really fat. That's why I got the nickname. So at least that's a plan. All right. So I just did the entries for giveaways. Tom says, just keep your fingers crossed. They don't make one leg short. Thank you, Tom. Yes. We're going to pray every night that my legs, I'm sure they're going to be fine because I am 5'10". I'm 5'10" something. I've never been 5'11". I've been like 5'10" and 8/10. I've been 5'10" and 5/10, 5'10" and a half or whatever. But I've never been 5'11", even though when I played basketball in high school, the program said I was 6 foot tall. I've never been that tall in my life. I've never reached 6 foot. I'm only 5'10". Not that anybody would know, but Aaron says you're an inspiration, Ray. I need to get serious with my health before I kick off. Well, we all do, right? Ray will be back at 2. No, I'm not going to be 2'2". No, I'm not. I'm not going to be back. No, my mother is 4'11". And my father was 5. maybe 5'7". He was either 5'6" or 5'7". I am the tallest person in my family. My grandfather, who's from San Luis, Mexico, he was I think he was 5'1". On my mother's side. And my father on my grandfather, on my grandfather on my father's side was 5. He was maybe 5'9". But somehow I grew to 5'10" something. I have a brother who's 5'2". I have another brother who's 5'4". I have and I had two brothers. My brother that passed away was 5'7", I think, or 5'6". And then my last, so I have a brother that's 5'2", 5'5", 5'6". And my sister's like 4'11", and yeah. So, but for some reason I'm 5'10". I was always the tallest one. Wes is he's 5'6". So I will eventually. I hope I die. I hope I die at 5. I hope I'm still 5'10" when I go, but who knows? They say you shrink when you get older. So I don't know. And after the surgery, Tom, they're not going to take off inches from the surgery. There's no inches going to be taken off. They're just, and even if they do that, and even if they do the guy, the knee doctor said, he goes, no, he goes, we measure you before the surgery, and we measure you after, and we use spacers. So you'll be the same height. He goes, we're not going to make you anything. He goes, the biggest question I get is, can I make you taller? He says, no, we're not going to make you taller, but we will use spacers so you don't shrink. So there you go. So I'll be around this. The hope is I'll be the same size when I'm over. Thunderflash about 5'10" as well. Easy, buddy. Good for you. Frederico's 5'5". Good for you, Frederico. You're the same size as my brother. I used to be 5'11", but then overtraining for special ops and parachuting took its toll. So you lost an inch? Oh, wow. Well, where are the inches being taken? There's no inches. They're not taking inches. Disheveled by Dawn is 6'6". Way to go, brother. I don't know. I have no desire to be taller. I have no desire. I'm very happy. I'm very happy at 5'10". My wife is 5. I think she's 5'7". My wife's like 5'7" or 5'6". Yeah. So I don't want to be too much taller than my wife. You know what I mean? So, I did date a girl who was, when I was younger, I dated a girl who was as tall as I was. And that never bothered me. But I also dated a girl who was like 5 foot. She was like 5'1" or something. But that was weird. The fact that she was so much shorter kind of weirded me out. So, I just have no desire to be taller, but oh well. All right. LP says I was 5'10", but only for a football team. The rest of the world knew me as a solid 5'9". Then came those damn pin particles. Well, I'm telling you, my point was, when you're playing high school sports, they lie. They lie. Like when I played basketball, there was, on some programs, they would say I was 6'1". I'm 5'10". I have never been 5'11", but they lie in the program because the other team sees what your statistics you turn in. So you know how, like, okay, have you guys ever seen like the president lies and says he's 6'5"? The president isn't 6'5". Yeah, and the president also says he's what's the president says he says he's only 260 pounds. Shit, that president, he's 340 if he's a pound. He's not 6'5" and 240 or whatever the hell he claims. No, this is a lie. And you would lie. My point was a high school program, they lie all the time. By the way, Thunder says his doctors said he should be 6'5". So your dad must be tall, right? That's good. Most of his family's tall. Tom's 5'4" and his lady's 4'11". Yeah, but Tom, you and your girlfriend, you guys work. You know, I've seen you guys together. There's not that big a difference. What's up, Wasabi? How you doing, brother? Yeah, so I organized everything in here, guys. I've got it all organized up. Most of my bottom shelves are filled. I've still got a bunch of omnibuses in the front room. But look at all the stuff in here is good, huh? Didn't that look awesome? Everything in here is awesome. It's almost full, but what am I going to do with all the there's new omnibuses coming out this year. You know, especially from DC. DC has so many omnibuses coming out. I'm worried. And I have 2 shelves here for Marvel stuff. So I have space for the rest of the Marvel stuff. But after that, I'm going to have to start putting omnibuses on the old Calyx shelf in the other bedroom. So that's my fear is there are so many omnibuses coming out. There are so many omnibuses coming out that I think I'm going to need more space. You know what I mean? Because let's just look. Let's look at what's coming out. Let's look at what's coming out just this month. All right. Just the stuff that's coming out this month and next month. Okay. Let's look at all the stuff coming out. Let's look at all this stuff coming out. I'll bring up comicreleases.com. I'm going to bring up comicreleases.com and I will show all the omnibuses that are coming out. Okay. And then you'll have to see how much more room I'm going to need. So this is just the stuff coming out this month and next month. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's the stuff that's coming out. Let's do we'll do just omnibuses. All right, we'll do just omnibuses, guys. Just omnibuses. Here is the stuff. Here's the stuff that's going to be coming out. All right. Here's the stuff that's coming out. Just omnibuses. Batman Detective Comics. Oh, you know I'm getting this. I'm getting Batman Detective. Incredible Hulk. In fact, the one I'm getting, here's the one I'm getting. I'm getting this one. I'm getting Incredible Hulk, Return of the Monster. I'm getting the Not Dead Yet Wolverine, which is going to be awesome. I'm getting Web of Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 2. That's the cover I'm getting. I'm getting Captain Marvel Higher, Furthest, Fastest. I'm getting Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths Omnibus. Oh my God, that's going to be great. And that's coming out That's coming out June 23rd. I'm getting Legends, DC Legends Omnibus. This was the sequel to Crisis on Infinite Earths. Oh, this is going to be just fantastic. I'm getting Spider-Man Brand New Day Omnibus Volume 3. Oh, I love it. Fantastic. I'm getting Star Wars The New Republic Omnibus Volume 3. I'm getting Supergirl The New 52 Omnibus Volume 2. I'm getting The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 7 Omnibus. That's coming out. When is that coming out? June 23rd. I'm getting The Trial of Gambit. I'm getting Captain America by Mark Grunwald. I'm not getting that cover though. I'm gonna get. I think I'm getting this cover. I don't want the DM. I'm going to get Nightwing by Taylor and Redondo. I'm getting that. That's going to be awesome. I'm thinking I'm going to get Justice League. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want the Silver Age. I won't need that. I need July 7th. I'm getting Punisher and Fury. I'm getting that. July 14th, I'm getting Fantastic Four by Dan Slott Omnibus. July 14th, I'm also getting John Constantine, Hellblazer Omnibus by Paul Jenkins. I'm getting Superman Action Comics by Dan Jurgens, Volume 2. That'll be great. I'm also getting Superman Brainiac Reborn Omnibus. Oh, that's going to be great. That is going to be awesome. That's all coming out June 14th. It's be an expensive month. Then July 21st, I'm getting Captain America Omnibus Volume 5. July 21st, I'm getting The Flash by Joshua Williamson, Volume 3. I'm getting X-Men, The Messiah Trilogy. And I'm getting this cover. I think I'm getting this cover. Here's the other one. You guys tell me if you think I'm wrong. Here's the other cover, but I like this color. I like this cover better. This is the one I like. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. What do you guys think? Am I crazy or not? I want the regular cover, the standard one. I like this one, but this one's good. It depends. I'll leave the choice up to Adam. I'll buy from Crooks Bandits Comics and I'll say, Adam, just whatever. You decide. Daredevil by Nascenti Volume 2 is coming out on the 28th. I'm getting that. That's that John Romita Jr. cover. There's also a Bagley cover. But I think I want the Romita cover. And then Wonder Woman by George Perez. So there you go. Those are all the omnibuses I'm getting for June and July. So, I need room. I need space. So that's where the empty slots are going to come in handy. You know what I mean? Thunder, you like the DM? You like the DM for Messiah Complex more than... Oh, maybe you guys are talking me into it. Huh. LP says, never mind. It's going to include all... Yeah, Legends, all the tie-ins, including... By the way, that includes the Karate Kid. The entire Karate Kid's tie-in is going to be in that Legends collection. I need the Karate Kid tie-in. Oh, yeah. By the way, Ross says he likes the standard cover. See? I like that standard cover. That's what I think I'm getting the standard. That's what I decided on. So yeah, those are my choices. Those are my choices for the upcoming omnibuses. And I'll also have to check trade paperbacks too. There's a bunch of trade paperbacks I'm getting. But oh well. At least I asked you guys your opinion, right? So with all those different books coming out, you know, it's it's gonna make I'll need this extra space. And then when I run out of space in here, I've got my old Calyx shelf that holds a shitload of books. That is in the other room. And I will fill that one full of I'll fill that full of omnibus as well. Oh, Wes says Omar just posted a new. I'll check Omar's Patreon after the show. Gary D says, I'm gonna be so broke. Dude, wait till I didn't even show August. Let me just I want to show you guys. This is August 4th. All right. I'm gonna get rid of all these. I'm gonna show you just August 4th or August 5th. Wait till you see how many omnibuses are coming out. It is truly amazing. It is truly amazing how many omnibuses are coming out. August 4th. All right. This is one day. This is, you guys, this is one day. This is August 4th of 26. Okay. All of these omnibuses are coming out. All of these omnibuses are coming out August 4th. Tom King, Batman, Volume 2. I'm definitely getting that. Batwoman Omnibus 2026 edition. Oh my God. I'm planning on getting that because I'm going to sell my existing Batwoman. I think I'm going to get this one. I'm not sure yet, but I think I'm going to get it. Birds of Prey by Gail Simone, Volume 2. Of course I'm getting this. What am I, a farmer? God sakes, I'm getting this. Yes. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3. Let me add the Tom King's is $100, $125. Batwoman, $125. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna add this up. All right. Birds of Prey, $100. All right. Elseworlds Justice League, $150. Oh my God. All right. Commandi by Jack Kirby. I don't think I'm going to get this. It's $125. It'd be $125. All right. Power Girl, New Beginnings and Old Friends omnibus. Power Girl is $125. Okay. Suicide Squad by John Ostrander, Volume 2. This is $150. All right. Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 2. This is the reprint. Oh. God, how much is that? $125. All right. Ultimate X-Men Omnibus Volume 4. Oh my God, $125. Woo! And then Ultimate, and then is that it? Okay. So those are all the omnibuses coming out August 4th. Let's add them up. $1,250 worth of omnibuses are coming out on August 4th, 2026. $1,400, guys. That's that's amazing. That is amazing. Now, you don't pay full price unless you're buying from Amazon or something, and you're crazy if you do that. If you go to crooksbanditscomics.com, for example, Thunder says Crooks Bandits is like $70. Yeah. So you can buy from there and save money. You know what I mean? So, but even, so I'm going to buy mine from Crooks Bandits Comics. So, it's still going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot, but man, that's a big, August 4th is a crazy day for comic fans, but I think it's fantastic. Gary D says, I will probably just concentrate on the Marvel ones since I know they'll be out of print very quickly. Well, Ultimate X-Men's not going to be out of print. Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 2, considering this is a reprint, it sold out last time. What makes you think it wouldn't sell out this time? It's probably going to sell out again. It's a great issue. And I wouldn't, that one for sure. That'd be a for sure. But I think the Tom King Volume 2 might go quick. I think the Suicide Squad might go quick. But if you wait on the Birds of Prey, the Elseworlds Justice League will go quick. But if you wait on the Birds of Prey and Power Girl and Batwoman, you could probably get those like a couple weeks later, and be okay. But that would be, if you've only got so much to spend, Rand says Canada price. Oh God, man. I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine the Canadian price. I can't even imagine how much that would be. Oh shit. Gary D says August 4th is the day that will live in comic infamy. Wes says you just can't predict anymore. Thunderbolts, Dark Reign's out of print. I know, it's crazy. It's nuts. It is friggin' nuts. Yeah, so you've just got to now you have to determine what books you're gonna buy and what books you'll lay off of. It's because because it's a crazy time. We live in a crazy era. But then the next week, I just told you what's coming August 4th. The next week, there are no DC omnibuses. August 11th, no DC omnibuses. I just read all those omnibuses. They're all coming out on August 4th. August 11th, you've got Amazing Spider-Man, Zeb Wells Volume 2. All right. There's the DM cover. Oh, I like that DM cover. I might get that DM cover. That looks good. You've got a reprint of Thor by Jason Aaron. That's it. So that's it. August 11th, it cuts down. Now, let me see. August 18th is. Let me do August 18th and August 25th just to take a look at what's coming out. And we'll do September 1st. All right. So I'm just trying to think about how we're budgeting money. Okay, so you got the King in Black Omnibus reprint, which I don't need that. So you got Star Wars Dark Droids. Oh, I'll definitely get that. You got Savage Sword of Conan. No. Marvel Fanfare. No. Spider-Geddon, I've got that one. I don't need that reprint. Here we go. X-Men Blue and Gold Blood Ties. Pre-order this. You guys should pre-order Blood Ties. It is, trust me, it is going to sell out. It is definitely going to sell out. And there's the direct market cover. All right, then you got Superman, the Triangle Era, Volume 3. Oh, yeah, this will sell out. It's going to be awesome. And Wonder Woman Rebirth by Greg Rucka. Oh, that's not bad. It's a good one, too. Plus, there's House of Secrets Bronze Age, which I don't need that. But, yeah, but, look, I mean, it's going to be busy. The comic buying landscape. It gets busy. We've got to be prepared. One must be prepared. September, you got the Absolute Power. I'll be getting this. Absolute Power Omnibus. Batman, the Bronze Age. Oh, my God. This is going to be great. This is coming September 8th. Oh, man. That is going to be awesome. Absolute Power and Batman, the Bronze Age. God, give me that. Give it to me. Star Wars Poe Dameron. I want the direct market cover. That's awesome. That's going to be great. New Titans Omnibus Volume 1. That's when they changed the name from the New Teen Titans to the New Titans, so technically this should be New Teen Titans Volume 6, but it's gonna be really good. I think that's gonna be a good one. Chip Zdarsky Spider-Man Omnibus. I don't own this omnibus, so I'm probably gonna get it. Age of Krakoa Reign of X Omnibus is coming out September 15th. Oh, man. Let me take a look at the rest of September. Daredevil Omnibus Volume 4. Oh, I'm definitely getting that. Batman Detective by Ram V. Oh, yes, I'm getting that. Way of X. Oh, yes. X-Men Legacy Legion. They're doing is that a reprint? Yeah, so if you look ahead, there are so many, we got a long ways to go this year. We've got a lot of omnibuses still coming out. You know what I mean? We've got a lot, guys. It's going to be crazy. Batman the Bronze Age, trust me when I say Batman the Bronze Age is going to sell out. Batman the Bronze Age will sell out. No doubt about it. If you're going to get it early. Don't wait for that one. Don't think you're going to get that one late. Do not think you're. Trust me, you won't. I think it's going to sell out. I am positive it's going to sell out. By the way, if you want to vote in the near mint condition DC finest pool or poll, there's the address. If you want to vote in it, that's where you go to vote. That is where I will be voting. Oh, man. And this poll is open now. This poll is open now until till June 10th. Then June 10th, the poll closes. So you've got till June 10th to vote in that poll. All right. Hello, you are on Chubbyray Comics. Who is this?
Hey, Chubbyray, it's Tuesday.
What's up, Tuesday?
Hey, I have some I feel like they're really dumb questions, or at least as much of a nerd as I am, I should know the answer to this. But does DC do standard and direct market covers?
No, they do. One. They do one cover.
They just do one cover. Okay, all right.
They do.
And then
they did a special cover. They did a cover for Omar. They did a special near mint cover for Europe only of Zdarsky's Batman.
Oh, okay.
That's the only time that they've ever done an alternate cover. They do just standard covers.
Yep. Goddamn Europeans always got all the luck.
That's pretty nice. Nice gift to Omar, I think. Because
that's pretty badass. Yeah,
that was through Walt's Comic Shop, I think. So.
Yeah, I remember that Melanie used to do the jingle at the very end of all his videos.
Oh, she still does.
Okay.
I hear it every Saturday. I hear Melanie doing the jingle.
My second question is the reprint for King in Black. That was one of the first Marvel Omnis I got back in the day when it came out. Is the new one remapped, or is it the same mapping?
Same mapping. Yep.
Why?
Dude, I don't know.
It's the worst mapped omnibus ever.
Same exact book. It pisses me off too, because if you read King in Black in Donny Cates omnibus, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But when they throw in all the when they put the event together, it's just mapped terribly.
Okay.
It's just mapped terribly. By the way, my wife, let me quote my wife.
Yeah.
And she said, F next Tuesday.
Why?
Because for your wins, I don't know your real name. So
Jonathan Bell.
I put AKA next Tuesday.
I'm going to tell you, just between you, don't air this on the radio.
We're on the air right now. But
I know, bro.
I'm saying that.
No, Jonathan Bell's my name.
AKA next Tuesday on the package. And so she said today, she goes, did he get the last one? I said, I don't know. She goes, well, I got to know. I said, well, she goes, what's his name? I said, I don't know his name. I just put AKA next Tuesday. And she goes, well, F next Tuesday. I need to know his real name. So
Yeah, my girlfriend says
no,
F next
I wanna
Tuesday
know
all the time. Huh?
She said, she goes, I hope he got the last one I sent him.
I got the Poe Dameron book. I didn't get the Batman book yet.
Okay, you got the Poe Dameron. Okay. Because she just sent the Batman one. She just
Okay, cool.
So okay. If you got the Poe
I
Dameron,
appreciate it.
this one.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
And then I wanted to say the first time I called, but I watch your show. I love your show. I watch the show all the time. Anytime you're on, that's got my full attention.
Oh, thanks.
But my fiance, she came in the room and she's like, "Another day with Chubbyray," and she just started she made like a little jingle about it.
I like.
So,
Let's record it.
Right?
Singing it. Record it.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll put it on the Discord.
Absolutely, I'd love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I need anything like that. Another day with Chubbyray.
Another day. No, but she's like, "Another day with Chubbyray," and I'm like, "Oh, you're adorable."
In fact, I want everybody's significant others either saying it or singing it. I want your significant others, whether they have beautiful female voices like next Tuesday's mate, or whether you have a deep voice like I'm sure if you have a deep masculine voice like I'm sure any of our gay listeners have, or any of our gay viewers.
Yeah. Our very welcome Pride Month gay listeners are all, I'm sure that the Bears in their relationship.
Even if you have a boyfriend who's a bear, those big guys with the beards and all that stuff. Got a bubbly voice. I want to hear that too. Let's hear it. Give me.
You should have
Tom's voice singing, speaking. Another day with Chubbyray. I love that. That's awesome.
Another day with. Yeah, but you should have Tom have that hobo guy do a jingle.
You're right. Yes. Yes. We'll have the raping hobo. That's great. Awesome, buddy.
All right, brother. I'll give you. I'm going to stay tuned in. I'm in the chat and everything like that. But I just want to say thank you for everything again. You're the best. I can't. Oh wait. Yeah. Do you? I've always wanted to ask you these questions because I don't know if it's taboo or whatnot. But do you? I know you listen to Omar. Yeah. And I've told you in the chat before. Comic Pop is somebody you should totally check out. Sal from Comic Pop. He's amazing. I really would love it if you guys would collaborate. I think that would do wonders for their channel.
What's his name?
Then it's Sal Crivelli from Comic Pop. He's been on Nearing Condition before.
What? Spell it. What's his name?
Sal. But the channel is Comic Pop.
Spell it.
Comic Pop.
What's his first name?
COMIC.
No.
TOP.
What's his first name?
Sal. SAL.
Oh, I thought you were saying Al. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Hal Jordan.
Okay. Okay.
Sal from Comic Pop.
Yeah.
When you, I'll be watching your show tomorrow when you have Omar on. But I mean, I'll try to mention it or remind you of Omar will have nothing but nice things to say about Sal. Those two click up so hard. But if you and him met had some type of collaboration, that would be a dream come true as a fan. Personally, it's like
I'm sure he's a good guy. I'm not, for some reason he's not on my algorithm.
Have you ever seen it? His show, it's just he has a wife, Tiffany, and they'll do like a weekly thing. But his thing is on his show. It's him and two other buddies. They sit on a couch and the camera's focused on them. It's just three dudes just talking about he'll just take an omnibus or a story arc and he'll just talk about it and he'll just run you from the beginning to the end, like insider news, like insider stuff, like just editors and stuff like that. And it's just a funny take of the story arc. It's really cool. He has his own show with Joshua Williamson that they do every week, I think.
Oh, I might have seen him. He's interviewing Joshua Williamson.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah, that's Sal. Yeah.
That's Sal. Okay, good. I didn't know that. Oh, I'll look him up. He's on YouTube. I've seen where he talks to Joshua Williamson. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, he has Snyder on all the time. He has I know TikTok will hate this, but he has Tom King on every now and then, and he talks to creators. He had I forget who he had on the other day, but he's really great. I would love it if you two got to. It would be like watching when I first saw the Avengers for this first time. Like, oh, they're all on the same screen. Yes, this is wonderful. It would be like that. Just to see you two awesome. Collaborating together.
Oh, dude, but, I'll reach out to him. I got to start watching his stuff. I
Yeah.
haven't. I've never seen. I've seen, but I have seen it when he's interviewing Joshua Williamson. I really like it. His name is Sal. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. All right, buddy. I'll look him up.
All
I
right,
will
brother. I'm
definitely
going to
look
be in
him
the
up.
chat. I'll see you tomorrow
No,
on your
he's-
show. I'll try to call in when Omar's there, and but yeah, I'll talk to you later, bro.
I'm really looking forward to talking to Omar. It's going to be awesome. I'm really,
I can't wait.
really looking forward to it. All right, buddy. Take care.
All right, man. I'll talk. Take care.
Yeah. By the way, that Omar, the interview with Omar is tomorrow, guys. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Let's see. Hassam says, fellow sad and lonely chumps check in. Woot woot. I swing both ways, but I'm unfortunately single. Well, I expect you to get one of each, Wes. Tom says, Ray, I'm single. Can I just do it myself? Go ahead, Wasabi. Wes says Comic Pop is awesome. I'll check him out. I'll check it out. I've seen that Sal before. I've seen him with the Joshua Williamson. I didn't catch his name. So I have seen him. I'll definitely, yeah. And he seems like a nice guy. That's awesome. Ray, get comics explained on your live show. He's a top guy when it comes to YouTube comics after Comic Historian passed away. Yeah. I'm unfamiliar. Yeah. I mean, I love finding new people. I think you guys know I'm a big fan of comic content creators. That's why I created Comic Roundtable. So that's why I created it, was to talk to people. I just love it. I cannot wait to talk to Omar tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic. It's really, I'm really looking forward to it. I hope I get, I hope I get all my questions. I mean, I got so many questions. Good Lord. My interview is going to be 3 hours with him. I think we've only got an hour. So I got to try to fit everything in. LP says his significant other will look at him like he's crazy and immediately walk away without singing a single word. Where she's been thoroughly entertained by one of my call-ins to the show. She should. She should make me sleep on the couch on the roof in another city. Yeah. I'm excited too, Thunder. Ray's rock hard for the I'm rock hard. Yeah. I'm going to try to get out of work early enough to watch it. Yeah, it's going to be great, man. Omar is one of my, I just love, he's such a nice guy, man. I can't stress enough. Getting to know Omar, getting to know him personally through the appearances I've made on Near Mint Condition has been a joy. He's such a nice guy. I'm really looking forward to it. Meyer says Comics Explained is by far the biggest. I'd love to get Comics Explained. I wish I knew these people. Thanks, guys. I appreciate when you guys tell me that, though. I'll get my girlfriend to say it. She has a very feminine voice. Yeah, I want it. Give me your girlfriend saying it and singing it. Send it all. Send it all. That would be fantastic. That would just be glorious. I had my poster. I took my poster down off the wall and then I accidentally smashed it. Crap. I'm gonna have to find a better place to put that. I'm gay, but I have no beaches. Terrible luck lately. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Good luck. Good luck. This is your month, right? This is a month. This is Pride Month. You could find somebody. Lotus Empire, you could find somebody. This is the time of year, right? Yeah, Ray, we know you already have Age of Apocalypse, but for some of us simple folk, we're excited for the reprint. Yeah. Dude, if you don't have it, it's great. I've got it, and I'm very excited. I love it. It's one of my favorite books. The story isn't great, but it's just cool to have it. But here's my fear. My fear is when everybody can get it, will it still feel so good? Would it still feel so good to have it? I don't know if I like it because I like it or if I like it because everybody else doesn't have it. You know? Myers says Comics Explained videos are so big, he got contacted by the Big Two to post his videos a few hours earlier because they were literally becoming the product. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I love to talk to. Look at I'm writing this down. Love it. Gary D says, if you find a significant other that likes comics, they are a keeper. The next book club will be a discussion of Ray's absolute favorite movie, Beaches, and why his love for Bette Midler and Barbara Streisand. No, I have. I'm sure it's a fine movie. I have never seen Beaches. I'm sure it's fine, but Ray, you can still lord your Brubaker Captain America over. Yes, I will. I love Brubaker's Captain America. I think it's fantastic. Love Brubaker's Captain America. But let's see if I had to pick one book. What's one book that I brag about owning? Oh man. What would be the one book that I brag the most about owning? Wow. The one that I brag the most about owning. Oh boy. You know what? I think it would have to be Daredevil by Charles Soule. I think it would be Daredevil by Soule. Daredevil by Soule or Black Cat. Black Cat by Jed McKay is really good too. And that's an out-of-print book that's hard to find. And then, of course, the entire Brubaker Captain America run. Yeah, those for sure are braggable books, I think. You know, the next book club is Batman and Robin Year One. And that is coming up. Let's see, what is the date for Thursday? That is, let me look at my calendar. That is coming up either June 18th or June 25th. Either June 18th or June 25th is going to be Batman and Robin Year One. Yep. Of which, by the way, where is it? I'm trying to find of which I have an extra hardcover. Of that I need to sell. So I should put this up on Discord. And I also have, by the way, New History of the DC Universe that I need to sell. I should put these up on Discord. All right. Should put those up. By the way, going up going up on who won, by the way, who won the Superman book from the Patreon the other day? Because I didn't get the name and I want to send the book out. I forgot. I didn't write the name down. So somebody remind me. Somebody remind me of who this was so I can send it. Okay. Somebody remind me that. Okay. So I can get that thing sent out. And then I have the next Patreon. Next Patreon giveaway is another Superman book, Doomsday, Superman Doomsday. And then, of course, we'll have Crisis on Infinite Earths. We're doing a Crisis on Infinite Earths Patreon giveaway will be coming soon. Plus, exclusive Patreon-only videos are coming to the channel very soon. So that's coming too. All right. All right. Wasabi says, I didn't win. I'm still angry. You rigged it against me. Just somebody remind me who won. I can't remember who won. It was whoever beat Thunder, right? Peter DeLuca says, Ray, what's gun to your head? What's the best Batman omnibus out or coming out? The best Batman omnibus, there are two of them. James Tynion, Batman Volume 1 and Volume 2 are amazing, and you can get them both for a good price. All right? Or Batman Bronze Age, which is coming out in September. Oh, my God. The Batman Bronze Age in September is going to be freaking unbelievable. It's going to be unbelievable. However, if you don't have, Peter, if you don't own any Batman, if you have no Batman at all, and you're wanting a good first Batman, I would suggest let's do some early Batman. I would suggest Batman by Loeb and Sale, which is great. That's a good Batman. Batman by Loeb and Sale. All right. That is a good Batman. Or another great one is Road to No Man's Land. Road to No Man's Land is phenomenal, but you can't stop with that. You can't stop. You'll have to continue on. Then you'll want to get No Man's Land 1, No Man's Land 2. You can't stop with Batman. Same thing with Nightfall. If you get Nightfall 1, you're going to end up buying Nightfall 2. All right. You own most Batman, just waiting for someone that could come close. Okay. I'll tell you what, I really like Tynion's Batman. I think is the best modern Batman run. I think it's so good. It's so good. But you could also buy Tynion's Detective Comics run, which is awesome. Or Mariko Tamaki's Detective run is freaking incredible. I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but my God, Mariko Tamaki's Detective is so freaking good. Yeah, I think you guys can see it. Hold on, let me zoom in on it. There you go. Mariko Tamaki's Batman Detective is phenomenal. There's Tynion Volume 1, Tynion Volume 2, and there's Tamaki's Detective. If you could somehow get those 3 books, you'd be very happy. It's just great. Tamaki's Batman is extraordinary. Detective Comics by Tynan is right there. It's also very good. But Tamaki's Detective is for a cheap price. It's very good. I think you'll like it. I highly recommend it. So that's just my advice. Just my advice. Take it or leave it. But that's how I think it's really good. It's also got Dan Mora art. It's so good. Gary D says Tynan's Batman's so good. Yeah. John said also, can you even reach those? Of course I can reach. I told you I'm almost 5. I'm 5'10". Yes, I can reach books on the top shelf. Of course. Would you like me to prove it to you, John? Do I need to reach a book to prove to you? All right, hold on. There we go. I can reach the books. We're fine. Yes. I am more than tall. I am more than tall enough. I am more than tall enough to reach my books. I wouldn't have put them up there if I couldn't reach them. Need Dark Patterns and absolute. Dude, I love Batman Dark Patterns. Was fantastic. How is Batman Eternal? Batman Eternal good. Batman and Robin Eternal. No spoilers, not for everybody. How come you mix Batman and Detective but separate Amazing and Spectacular? No, I don't. I haven't separated Spectacular. No. Spectacular and Amazing is not separated. No. No. They're all Spider-Man. No stools. No, I don't need a stool. The new Billy shelving looks awesome. That's right, buddy. It does. Thank you. I worked hard. I saw someone's shelf picture and they put the Tamaki Detective in between those Tom Kings, and the spines actually look real. Well, Tamasi's Detective came out during Tynan's run, so it belongs with Tynan. It does not belong with Tom King. They are wrong. They are wrong. Wasabi says I use a step stool for grabbing stuff on the upper shelves. Well, good for you, brother. It's not ass crack time. You could not see an ass crack. I just looked at the time. I got to wrap up, guys. Don't you have Spectacular? No, Spectacular. Here's the last thing I'll show. My Spectacular, no. My Spectacular is... I have Amazing Spider-Man, volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I have Space for 7, which is coming out. Then I have Roger Stern. And then I'll have Spectacular Spider-Man, which I should move over there. Then I'll have DeMatteis, Web of Spider-Man 1 and Web of Spider-Man 2. So once Web of Spider-Man volume 2 comes out, I'll move stuff around. But this Spectacular will go here. Amazing Spider-Man 7 will go there. This will go there. Web here, and Web volume 2 will go there. All right. So here. That's how it's going to go. That's how it will look. At least that's the plan. There was no crack. I don't care what. There was no crack. Prime Collector says, I hated Tom King on Batman. Yeah, there's definitely been better runs. You should move Spectacular 1 before Stern, since Stern's run on Spectacular starts in that Omni. I should, but I'm probably too anal to do that. All right, guys, it's so late. I should probably wrap it up because I still got stuff to do before I go to bed. Let's wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for checking the show out today. I really had fun. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow night, it's Roundtable with my guest Omar from Near Mint Condition. It is going to be. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be talking with Omar. I love Omar. He's a great guy, and I'm really looking forward to just interviewing him. Thanks, Thunder. Appreciate it, brother. So Todd Butler won that. All right, cool. And that is at 5 p.m. That is at 5 p.m. Central Time tomorrow afternoon. Me interviewing Omar. It's going to be great. Another great show. Appreciate you, Ray. Hashtag Trash Can Fam. Love it. Peace out. Let me know the price of Batman and Robin. Oh, okay. Wasabi, send me something in Discord, and I'll sell it to you before I even list it. All right. Ray, I'll be interested in the History DC book. Yeah, let me know. Send me a Thunder. Send me a message. I'll sell it before I even list it. All right. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. As always, it's been a blast. I love broadcasting to you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. You guys are great. Make sure to vote in the DC Finest poll. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody.